They were only a platoon, barely 40 men. Not elite, not heavily armed, just a small American unit holding a nameless ridge in France during the fall of 1944. A ridge every map called untenable, a position no commander wanted, a line no one believed could be held. But orders were orders. At dawn, the fog lifted like a curtain, revealing what lay ahead. A full German company pushing through the tree line, supported by machine guns and mortars. 3 times their number, maybe 4. The Americans dug deeper into the mud, their breath turning white in the cold air. They didn't have enough ammo. They didn't have artillery. What they did have was time, and they needed to buy every second of it until reinforcements arrived. The first German assault hit like a hammer. Bullets tore through the branches. Mortars shook the ridge. Men shouted for ammo, bandages, help, but no one was coming. Not yet. Still, the platoon held. When the second attack came, it was worse, closer, louder, fast enough to feel boots pounding the earth. A machine gunner whose hands were bleeding kept firing until the barrel glowed red. A corporal dragged wounded men behind a rock, then crawled back to the line with a rifle in each hand. Another soldier, out of ammo, hurled grenades until he had none left, then grabbed the weapon of a fallen comrade and kept shooting. The ridge shook. Trees splintered. The line bent, but it did not break. By the time the third assault came, the platoon was no longer fighting for victory, they were fighting for minutes. Just minutes. Minutes that a retreating American battalion desperately needed to escape encirclement. And somehow, unbelievably, the platoon held again. When US reinforcements finally reached the ridge, they found silence, broken earth, smoking craters, and a handful of exhausted soldiers still gripping their rifles, hands shaking, uniforms torn, refusing to fall back even after the firing stopped. They had stopped an entire German force, long enough to save hundreds behind them. It never made headlines. It never earned a grand name in history. But for one day, on one forgotten ridge, a single American platoon proved that sometimes the thinnest line is the one that saves everything.